Hello, everyone, and welcome back from the long break. We are here at the quarterfinals of our monthly series. Let me remove the. Yeah, it looks better this way. Yeah, watching the match here between Joshua Tan on the left and Peng Jie on the right. Joshua seems to have drafted a pretty sick deck. I believe he's drafted Esper, Esper colors. He did open a Teferi that we saw earlier. Oh, speaking of which, pretty good card, I would say. But Peng Jie here just needs to add the pressure, put on the pressure, and I think Joshua might be done for. Let's see. Gets his second land online, and that's it. Passes the turn, gonna swing for 2 points of damage, and Peng Jie now goes up to 22. All right, Disciple, Sarah Disciple, up in the sky. And not much that Joshua can do. Peng Jie here, 2-drop, followed by 2-drop. And trying to ride this to victory. Let's see. Oh, what is this that Peng Jie just cast? I'm not familiar. Wizard's Retort, gonna cancel that spell, counter it. And Joshua here going down to 14. Yeah, historic spell. Going to unwind that jousting lance and tap his 3 lands. And Peng Jie here again going to swing in for 4 points of damage. And Joshua here, he needs a black. Oh, he does have the isolated chapel, so he's going to be taking 4 down to 10, and Peng Jie goes up to 26. Oh, judge call.
So the reason why we picked this feature match is that Joshua has
Teferi and
History of Veneria.
And what else? What else did he open? He opened like
the draft went really weird because white was the underdrafted color in the draft. I mean, I was calling it a draft. I saw white was the underdrafted color.
Yeah.
And white is by far the best color in sealed. I mean in draft.
In draft, right?
Yeah. So that's a bit weird to see, and I think Joshua picked up a lot of good white cards, and he looks like he has the most powerful deck.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's see. Like Teferi here.
So it's Teferi in 2 cast down, which is actually pretty good.
Wow. Cast down. I'm gonna take out your flyer. Yep, let Teferi go down to 3. I think that's the right decision to.
But it's a
take out
very
the
risky
flyer.
decision though, because if Peng Jie actually has a Demon Wheel,
Then
the fairy is dead and you lose a removal.
That would have been really bad.
I would have played differently. I would have just let the fairy take down the
Take down to 2 and then end step and then try to
kill it.
Try to kill it.
Because the fairy at 3 and the fairy at 2 has, I don't think it makes much of a difference.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's true. Alright, so gonna take up, draw a card, and then untap 2 lands later. Yeah, Joshua seems to have like
In control of the situation right now.
yeah, Peng Jie just doesn't have any threats. I don't know whether he's flooding out or
The
or
thing
anything,
about
but
Peng Jie deck is that he has quite a bit of black creatures that he splashed for.
oh no.
So that could be
okay.
a reason. Maybe his hand is he's
Just full of like
yeah,
black creatures, but no black lands,
Yeah.
no swamps.
No swams. Tragic.
Tragic Poet. I don't know. if I like
I don't like
Tragic Poet. Like,
It's good with sagas.
it's great. Yeah, it's great with sagas, but beyond that, I'm not a big fan.
Not great, yeah. So I think Joshua's playing really, really careful here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Yep.
understand the play. He wants to syncopate a big creature or something, but
He wants to syncopate a threat from Peng Jie. They're not quite sure like what it might be. So I guess here you have the syncopate coming out, right? That's the thing. Like if you had, you had eviscerate, or you have eviscerate. So yeah, it's gonna syncopate for 3 or for 5.
it's just
Okay,
for the
yeah,
accidental
overkill, yeah.
desperate ritual or something.
Yeah, you never know, right?
Never
Like,
know that he has
ritual,
ritual. Just syncopate for
Simian Spirit
everything,
Guide.
yeah.
I was like, yeah, I got enough to pay.
So it's gonna be a pretty good turn for Joshua. He can play.
Wow, he can tick up. Can he bounce the Teferi?
Yeah, he can bounce the tap. But it comes back at the end of the turn.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
So
not that great.
okay, another syncopate.
Sure, why not?
Just go for the
The
value.
eviscerate?
No, I don't know. I don't think the eviscerate. Just go for the 2/2 trade. You just keep trading. You'll probably be ahead after a while.
Yeah.
Attack with the tragic poet. So
Oh,
tragic.
finally. First blood from the Tragic Poet on Joshua's side.
Joshua untaps. So now Joshua can ambush the Mesa Unicorn and put the Teferi back on 4. I would have done that. Okay, I don't know why he didn't. Okay.
Yeah, just to...
It's 4, draws a card.
You know, he doesn't even have to ambush the Mesa Unicorn.
Yeah,
Because he can just like,
Trade.
blink the Teferi and
Yeah,
like,
well,
you didn't do any damage.
I would just
Lol. But then you can use it
yeah,
to block
just
lah.
block it and ambush it.
Wow, Joshua's deck
It's
is
in
just
control.
insane,
No,
man.
it's just the Teferi, man. Teferi is just so good in limited. Yeah.
In limited, like people are saying that Teferi is not that great in limited. I disagree.
No, it's
Definitely in
powerful.
sealed. Sealed is like you drop it on an empty board,
Yeah.
and there's so the format's slow enough for you
It
to
doesn't
drop
even have
a
to be
Teferi.
empty board because it resets your mana so that you could do something on opponent's turn as well, countering a spell, killing a creature, or even if you just -3.
And then just bounce like one guy onto the
yeah.
top.
It's
of
a
it,
removal
like,
spell.
Mm.
Yeah, it's a 3 mana destroy target creature.
Yeah.
Just 3 turns later, the creature becomes more and more irrelevant.
Mm.
Yep.
So yeah, Joshua there taking it 1-0. That was a really quick game.
Yep.
Peng Jie also seemed to either be flooding out, or we didn't see his hand, but either seemed to be flooding out
He
or
it felt like a mulligan. I mean, it's
he
probably not a
mulligan,
mulligan.
he mulligan it to 6, and then just wasn't able to put any threat on the board of
Yeah.
any significance. Yeah, Joshua with the control, with good control of the game, holding up that syncopate and yeah.
Yep.
But he's got a good deck, which is quite amazing.
Yep. So Joshua coming in at 7th seed in the top 8.
Oh,
So
okay.
he's going to be playing second, but I think that he doesn't mind playing second.
Yeah.
Because
I think
yeah,
in this format,
yeah,
like you don't
the
mind
play
playing
draw
second, yeah.
doesn't really matter much unless you're drafting the red white aggro deck. But
And even the red white aggro deck's not that aggro.
yeah, it's
not
like
that
a bit more
aggressive.
mid range.
I think that's the one thing I did not like about the past few like draft formats, seal formats.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, limited formats. It was that it was too heavy on aggression. It was too heavy on the creatures. You weren't able to do weird things like Adrian there's like trying to play League Mastery.
Lich's Mastery.
League's Mastery.
LICH, right?
Yeah, no, it's League. It's pronounced Oh,
It's
come
a
on.
Lich.
It's not
The
Liechtenstein.
Lich King.
It's
right?
no, it's Lich King.
Lich King.
It's the Lich King.
Lich. Lich.
People in the chat, is it Lich or Lick? I asked this earlier in the day. Nobody replied.
Lich King, right?
It's Lick. Lich is with a TCH. That's a Lich King.
Lick.
Lich
I
King.
don't know. I have no idea.
Liches.
Leeches King.
Anyway, yeah, I mean, like, you know, Andrew's
Lick
trying
mastery.
to do something with like Lick's mastery, and apparently it almost works. So you know, this is a format where you can
Yeah.
do weird things during
Okay,
the
Joshua
draft.
has one of these like 4 planes.
4 planes,
Okay,
and
ship it
yes,
in. Yep.
yeah, that's definitely something that you need a mulligan.
Licks King. Sealed, man. I don't know.
Seals, yeah, I think sealed is kind of boring to cast.
Yeah, I think in
Right,
general,
'cause
I don't watch coverage. I don't watch
coverage for sealed,
limited
right?
coverage.
Yeah.
Standard coverage I do, but
Yeah, standard any constructed
yeah.
coverage is more exciting because like you know what's in the guy's deck. Like
Yeah.
even without the deck list, right? You kind of expect if you know the meta game
Uh-huh.
that well, and then if it's some and if you see something that you don't expect,
Uh-huh.
that's when you go like, what is this deck?
Yeah.
Then you get excited.
Yeah.
So
I agree with you. It's just a different game.
yeah.
And this
Alright,
is
so
actually one of my
1-3.
favorite cards in the set.
Which one?
The 2 mana 1/3. I love 2 mana 1/3s in this set.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
it just
no.
blanks so many 2 drops and 3 drops.
Yeah, just go block.
What? He don't-
Oh, he gonna take the damage.
I don't
He needs
know.
what? He needs the mana from the.
I would have.
Yeah, I would have blocked. Like there's
But
no
maybe
reason.
he needs the mana. I don't know. Maybe he does. Like divination this turn. Passes the turn.
Like it produces one extra mana, right? It's not two
Yeah.
extra mana.
See, this is the problem with being greedy in draft is that you have
You
can't cast quite a bit of your spells.
fixing, yeah.
Okay, this is 4 mana.
Yeah, I'm gonna syncopate that
Oh,
for
man.
sure. For sure.
Yes, syncopated.
Syncopate.
For what?
Hey, no, he didn't do the extra this
Just
thing.
in
What
case.
have you got? Like Simian Spirit Guide, man.
Yeah.
Joshua, you didn't play around the Simian Spirit Guide.
Yeah.
What's up with that? Or the Elvish Spirit Guide? We are in Dominaria, so
Maybe. Or that he put it back for mana. What 5 drop does he have?
no, but the mana can only be spent for instants or sorceries.
Yeah, maybe he doesn't know.
You try to cast the Teferi anyway. Like, yeah.
The fairy. There you go. Peng Xie struggling on mana. So some unicorns and some birds. Not gonna get him far.
Oh, I don't see the red.
It's a
Where's
block.
the red? So now all the black is about. Oh no.
Unless Joshua doesn't cast something end of turn, because that would be
That would be really bad.
not too nice.
That would suck, basically.
Yes, it will. It would suck.
So yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so Joshua dropping down to 15. Not casting anything at the end of turn.
Cavalry thingy.
Yeah, cavalry is good here.
But I wouldn't cast it. I wouldn't.
Would you not cast it
No,
now?
I wouldn't cast it now.
Why
Just
not?
Keep your mana for the 3/3 that blinks. Because you're definitely gonna eat one creature. If you
Do
cast
you
the
have
cavalry,
the 3/3? Does he have the
he's the
3/3
3/3 flash
damage?
guy.
No, cavalry is fine. I think.
Cavalry. It just doesn't make sense.
Like, what's the worst that Peng Jie can cast right now, right? Oh, 2 nights.
The can't count much, but I wouldn't. I would love to have a free creature anytime. Oh, more red cards. It's not. Oh, there you go. Electing not.
Okay, yeah.
I would,
so
I would offer up the trade. So
You offer up the trade?
I would have offered up the trade.
Swinging with both. Well, if you're Joshua, I think you're swinging with both, right?
Yep. Yep.
Oh, I don't like him casting pre-combat.
No, he's not even attacking.
Oh, he's not
It's a
attacking.
free.
What? It's a free attack. It's got Vigilance.
Vigilance. Yeah, exactly.
Vigilance.
Children's channel.
Children's channel.
It's not like that. We're playing a children's card game. Vigilance.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's not even attacking.
He has the red to unlock Peng Jie's hand.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Peng Jie
So now
can
Peng
do
Jie can start playing. Can actually start playing magic.
bigger threats, yeah.
That run amok. That run amok.
Does he go for it though? I think
No,
maybe
I
he
think
just
he
built
use-
his board first. You know, with some.
No, it's got the +2/+1. Yeah,
Yeah.
there we go. +2/+1 and gains menace. That's the spell. That's the one that will make combat
He has
a
two of
bit
it.
tougher. Yeah. No, I think he's only got one, right?
He has one more of it, I think.
Okay.
Could be some other card. Yeah.
Oh, that's a pretty sweet
That's a pretty
spell.
nice
The
card. For,
blink.
there you go, going for 3 damage at then.
Yeah, he knows he's not blocking the flyer. So I don't understand why Joshua didn't attack with the knights before.
Yeah, he missed quite a bit of damage there.
Mm.
Okay, if Peng Jie gets greedy and pays one more of it.
That's not good. Yeah,
Like for 3.
I think
Can't be blocked. So blink off the.
gonna bounce and draw.
I would have tried to get a free creature there. I think.
No, but he can't. He can't, right? It's got flying.
I mean, not attack with the Pegasus. Blink the enchantment and killed off the flyer.
Okay.
I mean, bounce the.
Right.
enchantment.
Okay.
It's just a different play. Maybe he hates the enchantment more than the flyer. He's fine with the flyer.
Yeah, because like right now you can just like untap and then block, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I get what you mean. Like,
Yeah. I mean, it's a line of play that he could take.
no, but your opponent will have cast the enchantment again.
Yeah.
So
So it's depending on whether he wants the enchantment or he wants to kill the enchantment or the creature.
I think you kill the enchantment. Like the enchantment is very strong. +2/+1 and menace means that you are
You
trading.
force your blockers.
Yeah, you're trading up an extra,
Yeah.
an extra creature on Joshua's side.
Joshua is flooding out here.
Yep.
Doesn't have much going on. I think Peng Jie is slowly creeping back up in the game. I think that Joshua could have done more damage earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, way
For
more
sure,
damage
with
earlier.
the
Training away his creatures.
If Peng Jie was going to trade away, then just let him trade away creatures, man.
He's just going for
All right,
it.
+2/+1.
Does it have first strike?
And then but it's got menace,
It's
and then it's got
trample.
+2/+2 and trample.
So it's
So this champion-
It's a 5/4.
Yeah, champion of the flames. This is the card that
It
Excites me a bit.
creates an archetype.
yeah
Yeah. So
in and I think it might see standard play. Like this card is kind of fat.
it's a really aggressive play by Peng Jie by attacking every single creature.
Everyone.
He's gonna cast something. It's a 5/4, right? Now?
Yeah,
Oh man,
that's big. That's fat.
I would have 5/4. Okay, so
Double
my
block?
blocks for Joshua will be taking the Merfolk and the 1/3 blocking the 5/4, and then trading off the unicorns.
Yeah.
But he's doing it differently.
Okay.
It's gonna take 6 damage this turn, and yeah, 6 damage this turn. I was wondering why he doesn't want to kill off the champion of the flame. Because with trading his creatures away, Madden's becomes worse for him.
Yeah, I know, right? Champion of Flame is like dealing 5 points of damage, and you can imagine like Peng Jie next turn he gets to untap. Next turn he actually has access to run amok, which Joshua doesn't know. Joshua has a counter spell, which is fine.
It works.
It works. It works.
It's actually pretty good. 4 alive, run amok, and what the hell's that?
Oh, that's
Flame of Kel?
I think maybe Flame of Kel.
Okay.
Flame of Kel is like really good, by the way.
I mean, it's only good in certain archetypes. I don't think.
No. You run your hand dry, then you cast Flame
Kel.
of Kel.
Okay, he's gonna do the gank of the 1/3 and the 3/3. I think that's the best block.
Yeah. Then at least you get to save like one creature, right?
Or the 1/3, the 2/2, and the 1. No, nah, that's bad. You don't want to lose the
That's
flyer.
like
1-3 and a 3-3.
Mm.
He's just going for.
I think he's just going to put yeah.
Take
Like
knight
Joshua
here.
has okay, so Joshua has a counter spell in hand, right? So why is he worried? Why do you have to put on more creatures? You have the counter spell.
Mhm.
If your opponent's going to try some shenanigans, like you can counter spell it, and
Run amok.
so run amok.
Yeah,
Gonna
it's
try to resolve.
throw the
So yeah, if
counter
you have the counter spell, I don't understand why you have to make that decision of okay, I need to put more creatures. No,
Mhm.
you should be confident your opponent only has one card left or he's got two cards
Mhm.
left in hand. If they've got two what you call it, two spells,
Mhm.
then okay, you're kind of messed up.
Mhm.
But I mean, they are also spending resources. Is that Flame of Kel?
Yeah, Flame of Celt.
Yeah, man,
Can
that card
nothing
is awesome. Discard your hand and draw two cards.
Yep.
And draw two cards is like really
So now, Peng Jie goes to 3 cards this turn
yeah.
after draw step. Yeah.
That's why no, it's a really good card. Like
Yeah.
it's gonna see standard play. It's gonna have mono red. Like
Uh-huh.
it's got mono red written all over it. It's got like hazard written all over it, right?
Yeah.
Like when you're flooding out on lands,
Uh-huh.
what's the fastest way to discard all the cards?
Flame
You
of
play
Kel.
Flame of Kel, like, yeah, okay, get rid of all my lands. Um
It seems that Joshua has the game under the control again because the Flame of Kel didn't do anything. It drew Peng Jie lands.
yeah. Well, it drew him closer to.
In Sarah's wings.
Is that in Sarah's wing?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
With Sarah's wings.
On Sarah's
Sarah's
wings. Did you just go like in Sarah's
Yeah,
wings?
it's inside the wings.
Inside the wings,
Yeah.
You go and search inside the
Yeah,
wings.
yeah.
Oh, there's lifelink here and there's flying here.
Sarah is it's an angel, right?
Both an angel and a plane. So it's the name of the angel and.
But the
name
angel's
of the-
dead.
The angel died, yeah.
Sarah's dead.
The plane also like collapsed. But I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why we have Sarah. We still have Sarah, the plane.
They should make him. Maybe she's a planeswalker.
I don't know.
Sarah would be a good planeswalker to be honest.
Yeah,
Because
but
you know
she
Sarah.
died, she died in the original story.
Do they play standard? No, they're currently playing sealed.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do have
So
standard
they're sealed.
coverage every Tuesday. I
Mhm.
mean, if we have enough players, we'll start back up again.
Yeah, I think this will be the interesting time where
Yeah.
there will be we'll see standard being played
Yeah.
again.
Paying 3 mana. In Sarah's Wii.
in Sarah's wings. What did he put on Sarah's wings on?
Knight of the something white thing.
Oh, that first strike. Oh, what did he put it on? Oh, Knight of Grace.
Knight of Grace.
This was the fixed white knight and the fixed black knight. Hexproof from black. It gets +1/+0 as long as any player controls a black permanent, including yourself.
Yeah.
So if you play white black, like this is a 2 mana, 3/2 first strike, hexproof from black, which usually means you're not going to be able to remove it unless it's in combat.
Yes.
And then you put on Sarah's wings on it, and then then
That's
your
game.
opponent's a bit sad.
So Joshua's is ahead on life, ahead on cards, ahead on lands, ahead on board.
It's not really a hit on life.
He's gonna be ahead on life
He's gonna be a hit
Yeah.
on life soon.
soon. I wouldn't use the eviscerate here on anything because I don't think there's a point.
Yeah, you've got like a 4/3.
Only if the.
Sorry, you got a 3/3 first strike, vigilance.
He's just thinking of
lifelink.
whether there's any pump spell that Peng Jie could use. But then again, yeah, I don't think there's a need to.
Alright, so time to push in some damage. And
Yes.
Peng Jie just takes it. Okay, so Joshua knows
Okay.
it's free reign from here on in.
Yep. So all
Let's
Joshua
go
needs to do is start killing off anything that changes the board state.
Mm-hmm. Anything big that changes the box state.
Oh, Peng Jie drew a spell, but I can't see what it is. It's probably something that he has to cast right now.
And the Alcera's wings.
Is it a Juggernaut?
good.
Ah, that's such a bad draw. Oh no, it's not a Juggernaut. Short Sword.
Okay, that's not bad. +1/+1.
Okay. Doesn't do much though. He could equip it to the 2/4.
And then just swing in, right?
Swing
And
in
then
for 3.
it's still doing 3 points of damage. He's not blocking anyway. Alright, so it's a 3/5. And then going to swing in with the 3/5. I think Joshua should. I don't like that. I think Joshua should like try to retain his life total.
But he can't do much. He has first strike. No, it doesn't have first strike. It just has vigilance. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got vigilance.
And what is that? Is that a counter spell?
Okay, so now you get rid of the bird. Bye, bird.
Bye. Oh,
And
man,
Pengche
that's
just
aim. Okay.
Pengche just scoops it up.
On Sarah's wings.
That card is bonkers, by the way.
Yeah.
Like I played during pre-release,
Uh-huh.
and my pool was uber bad.
Uh-huh.
My pool was uber bad, with the exception of one card,
On
which
Sarah's
is on Sarah's Wings. And so we would go to like I only play one game that day, with that pool.
Uh-huh.
My opponent has a Ariel,
Uh-huh.
and then he puts on Sarah's Wings on the Ariel, and I was like, okay, I have 2 7/7s on the ground, which are kind of being blocked by like 1/1 tokens and whatever.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, if I do not draw on Sarah's Wings now, I will lose this game. And lo and behold, I peel off on Sarah's Wings. I put it on the Barloff, 7/7 Barloff. Now got 8/8 flying vigilance lifelink Barloff.
Yeah.
Here you go, beat you.
I remember it's my
So
very first hit
silly.
was also on Sarah's Wings. I had the
So
turtle
silly.
and then on Sarah's Wings on the turtle.
Oh my god, it's like 5/6
5/6
hexproof,
hexproof.
flying first strike lifelink. What other keywords do you want to put
First
on
strike.
this creature?
I would love it to have first strike.
No, it
that's-
does have first
It
strike.
doesn't have first strike. It's just
No,
flying
on
life
Sarah's-
link vigilance.
No, flying first strike lifelink vigilance.
No, that's too many tags.
No. Oh, they're not playing anymore?
No, that's it's 2-0.
Oh, it's 2-0. Oh, yeah.
It's 2-0. Yeah, they're flying vigilance lifelink.
Oh, fine, vigilance.
Yeah,
Fine,
no,
whatever.
No first strike. First strike is it's legendary. So
Yeah,
it's
so you
actually
can
quite
only have
relevant.
one. You can only have one, but it's fine.
Oh yeah, you can only have one on Sarah's Wing. I actually didn't realize that. Okay, now I know.
Oh, you cheat.
No,
You
I know I did
cheat.
cheat before, but
You
now I
cheat.
realize that it's legendary enchantment.
Okay.
Anyway,
we'll come back with the
semi-finals,
semifinals.
like 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, so do stick with us. I'm going to put on replay. But before we go, just want to remind you that you can join us on the stream every Tuesdays and Wednesdays, sometimes Tuesdays, 8 p.m. in Singapore time. Twitch.tv/Grey Ogre Games. You can join us on YouTube, youtube.com/Grey Ogre Games. And last but not least, do visit our website, greyogregames.com. Find out how you can become a champion in our Grey Ogre Games Invitationals. Okay, we'll be back, so don't go away.